Two aspiring presidential candidates have been disqualified from the presidential race after failing to meet the IEBC requirements.
Well, Patrick Kingori, an independent, and Justus Juma of the Justice and Freedom Party were knocked out on technicalities touching on supporters' signatures. And as Brenda Wanga reports, from an initial 54 aspirants cleared by the registrar of political parties, only 14 are now remaining in the race, and the number is highly likely to reduce even further in the coming days.
The first aspirant to face the clearing table at the IEBC's National Tallying Center, seeking the all-important green light from the returning officer, IEBC Chair Wafula Chebukati, was independent candidate Patrick Kingori and his running mate Winfred Nyang'au. This duo was found wanting on several fronts, the running mate failing to submit a certificate of good conduct. The biggest undoing for them, however, was coming from their list of supporters. Out of the requisite 48,000 signatures submitted, only 65 were found to be satisfactory to the IEBC.
What we have received is only 65 valid supporters.
65 valid supporters. And it's not yet over. For us, we feel lucky, much as today there were some few shortcomings in regard to some paperwork that were not complete. And as well, we also need to fill up some bit of signatures and ID copies. But it's doable. For us, we are excited. We have been given a second chance. The chair was very clear.
According to the IEBC's checklist, candidates seeking clearance have to present their national identity cards, proof of academic qualification, proof of at least 48,000 supporters from 24 counties, and a banker's check of 200,000 shillings. Women, youth, and persons with disabilities, however, pay 100,000 shillings. The rejection list grew with the second hopeful presenting their papers. Justus Juma and Anwar Vinya, running on the Justice and Freedom Party, arrived at their allocated time, 3 p.m. They made their way through the process only to fall due to a technicality.
You gave us hard copies, but you then gave us a soft copy, Excel format, and in that Excel format, we don't have an item called supporters. What is there is a list of aspirants under your party who are not sufficient to meet the requirements. So your application will be rejected.
The aspirants say they intend to rectify this and hopefully secure their place on the ballot.
I would have expected a communication from IEBC to inform me if the electronic version that they're having are not in tandem with the hard copy that we gave them. I think that is not on our side. You can forgive us on that, but we will provide them to them since they are there. I think it is, these are matters of administrative issue.
The IEBC has allocated the remaining aspirants appointments between tomorrow, 30th of May and 7th of June, to register as candidates. The successful candidates will be expected to operate within the rules and regulations contained in the Electoral Code of Conduct during the campaigns period. Once cleared, all the presidential candidates will be provided with state security up until the elections are held. Roots Party Professor Wajakoya, Walter Mongare of Umoja Summit Party, and independent Dorothy Kemunto are set to face the IEBC on Monday for clearance. This next week will be critical in determining just how many of the 16 remaining aspirants will make it to the presidential ballot paper, giving Kenyans a chance to choose who will be the next occupant of the House on the Hill after the August 9th general elections. Brenda Wanga, Citizen TV at the Bomas of Kenya, Nairobi.